Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here in Cincinnati. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right to the air, it's Mayfield. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. 18 yards, what a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he will score. Trey Palmer, touchdown Tampa. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
empty.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he's out of bounds, but they're gonna spot this inside the 25. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. A pickup of 44 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
11, Thomas. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, MT, tape. 11, MT, tape. 11, 11, 11. 11, MT, 11, MT. Dot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that'll set up fourth down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Real. Run.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's get set. 11 Thomas. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11. Behind.
Burrow working in the pistol. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They go play action with Mayfield. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Alert. Start.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They send Godwin in motion. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and it'll be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. That one is good. And the Buccaneers will take a first-quarter lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Gun. Got. 12. 11. 11. 12. 11 MT. Take. 11. Got.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to... Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11. Shot.
Burrow now. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
Here we go, here we go.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So back to level after the touchdown in time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. He'll go right and find his running back.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play. Here's Matt now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 12, dot.
They'll begin here on the ground. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Let's get set. 12. 11. Dot.
2nd down. Burrow. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Again, working deep downfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
11 MT, 11.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go. 12. 11 MT. 11. 12. 11 MT. Dot.
Throwing is Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
11 mighty.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that.
Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Regular.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, alert!
To throw is Mayfield. A ball deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, You let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Third and a yard.
33.
Now Mayfield. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11. That.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Jermaine Burton. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. On play action, Mayfield. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Got.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he'll get forward for a couple. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Gun. Got. 11. 12. Got.
Back to throw, Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 11 MT, Tate.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
On 1, ready?
3rd and 6.
11 MT, Tate. 11. Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Thomas. Dot.
They go play action for Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Dot.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Let's get set. Dot.
They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in! Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will cut the deficit to 7. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow now to throw on first down. A quick slant taken by Chase. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself
pressure, gets there, and down he goes.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
12, 12, 12. 11 MT tape. 11 MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. Second down big play attempt. Falls incomplete.
11, 11.
And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to try it here again. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll try the right side this time. He's got room to the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. The Bengals have got it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
We'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's get set. Dad.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
1-1, ready? Gun. Dad. Dad.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Dad.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A 1st down picked up on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Here we go. 11. Dad.
Now, Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And the Bengals are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Dad.
Here's a run. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Bengals. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Bengals will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Alert! Okay.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bengals have got it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Gun. Dot.
Now a give up the middle. And he's inside the 10. Pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards.
Here we go.
So we'll take it to the other end.
On point, ready?
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Dot.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st down is Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Regular. Dot.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now a give on the ground. A gain there of 11. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Now Mayfield going up top for Evans. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your...
And he will score again. Touchdown, Tampa. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get the...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Run, run, run.
Throwing is Mayfield. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll go right and find his running back. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
Alert, 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 alert. Done.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. Back to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On one, ready? 11, mighty. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
On 2, ready? Just get set. Stop.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
MT, 11 MT. Here we go. Stop.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, they'll run. He's to the 10. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now Sanders on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals are able to extend the lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. 3rd and long.
Regular. Hey, alert.
To throw is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Baker to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll be second down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
12, 12, 12.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. A carry here for Brown. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Let's get set.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Here we go.
Here's Brown.
Chase Brown, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
The Bengals out and ready to punt.
Fourth down and less than a yard. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4.